As I've stated in my last video, I joined a gym. And I realized today the bullshit process of joining a gym, which happened to me every other time I joined a gym, including the YMCA, which is the free consultation that you must do in order to use the gym. The fact that it's free doesn't even matter. It's necessary to do this. You cannot join the gym otherwise. I just had my consultation today, and it reminded me of the few other consultations I've had whenever I first joined a gym. They take your measurements, your height, your weight, your resting heart rate. Now I drink a lot of coffee, so mine was 80, which is high apparently. Your blood pressure. My weight is 235 pounds, which means I've actually lost quite a considerable amount of weight. We'll get to this later. And he takes your measurements of your arms, your legs, your chest, your stomach, your neck. I have no idea why he measured my neck, but he did. And then he has you go through a couple of exercises without even discussing your fitness goals. And I did the exercises, and in general, I was actually quite shocked at myself at how well I did them. The cardio on the bike I struggled with it, but I did do it. And also bear in mind that I walked there. My legs were tired from walking in nothing but sweatpants in winter in the snow. But I admit to struggling to that, but it was the hardest one that he did, and he had me do it first. Frankly, it wasn't that hard. He then had me do a bunch of other exercises. Some were more difficult than others, but in general they were actually not that hard to do. When it got to the push-up, I've never been able to do a proper push-up in my life. It's actually kind of embarrassing. It's just, I've never been able to. I can kinda do it, but I've never been able to take my body to the ground and then have the strength to lift it back up. I've never been able to do that yet. Well, apparently that's a big deal, because push-ups are the best way to gain upper body mass. The squats he had me do, well, I do squats at home. And he was shocked at how easy I did them because, well, first off, he was shocked at how easy I did the majority of the exercises because I'm a fat man. I weigh 235 pounds. He told me after I did the exercise that the percentage of my body fat is 35%, which is bad. It should be at 15. I already know that, so just get to the point. when he got... Just a sec, some Avast antivirus boost your PC speed came up and I just deleted it. Anyways. He didn't even discuss my fitness goals until after the exercises. Frankly, it wouldn't have mattered. When I told him that beforehand that I've been doing the exercises, he kind of went, well, first he went, well, you're doing them 4 to 7 times a day, good for you, and then after that he went, well, those exercises ultimately don't matter. Fucking hypocrite. Then he told me that all the weight I've lost, well, that doesn't matter. Because I wasn't losing fat, I was losing muscle. The weight I've lost, about 90 to 95% of it was muscle, and only 5% of that was fat. 5 to 10%. Am I the only one who thinks that's bullshit? And this is where I'm kind of going, well, I'm trying to be nice while holding back my tongue from saying, well, fuck you. And then this is where the real bullshit begins. See, because I want to lose fat and gain muscle, according to Mr. Steroid Junkie Head, I only need to go to the gym 2 times a week. But I must do it at the aid of a personal trainer. See, personal trainers train you to achieve the goals you want to achieve, and without a personal trainer at a couple $100 per session, twice a week, it doesn't matter how often you go to the gym, it doesn't matter at all. You can go to the gym 5 times a week, you can go to the gym 7 times a week, but without the aid of a personal trainer, it's not going to matter at all. Well, why? Because a personal trainer guides you through the exercises that you must do. Well, do you mean the exercises I just did? Yeah. Well, how do you know I needed to do those exercises before I told you what my fitness goals were? Oh, that don't matter, I knew what they were, I knew right away you had to lose fat. Well, kinda obvious, but again, fuck you. Well, apparently I might as well just stop doing the exercises I have been doing at home, because that makes no difference, saying that I'm still going to fucking do them. Because frankly, even a little bit helps. And I think I've said this before, but the 20 pounds of weight I've lost, I'm at 235, which I think is actually less than what I've been than what I was a couple of months ago, when I was trying to make the effort to lose weight and posting the pics on Facebook as kind of a guide. Well, I haven't been losing fat, I've been losing primarily muscle. See, without the aid of a personal trainer, it doesn't matter how much weight I lose, because it's not going to be fat I lose, it's going to be muscle. Muscle good, fat bad. You want to gain muscle and lose fat, and you can't do that without the aid of a personal trainer. Well, personal trainer twice a week for only an hour will cause me to lose 35 pounds in about 3 months. Or I can just go to the gym 5 to 7 times a week and do the exact same workouts that he told me to do. But that's ultimately not going to matter because I'll be losing muscle, not fat. Well, this is where I politely called him out on his bullshit. Keeping in mind, I still want to join this gym, so I don't want to make too many hostile enemies, but I am going to piss this guy off a little bit. I've lost over 20 pounds since I moved to Guelph. Don't say that doesn't fucking matter. I'm down to 235 pounds, which is what my end weight was before I gave up the exercises a couple months ago. And I can see, visually, the fat I was losing was just the exercises that I was doing, which is maybe a fifth of what I was doing, of what I'm doing now, minus the gym. But apparently that doesn't fucking matter because it was primarily muscle I was losing and not fat. Well, okay. Tell you what. I will lose 35 pounds of muscle, joining the gym, doing the cardio, doing the weight loss exercises, doing the muscle gain exercises, and we'll see how I am when I'm down to 200 pounds. But oh no, that's not going to matter. Yeah, I'll be skinnier, but my ratio of body fat is still going to be the same. Okay, I can accept that. I'd rather be 200 pounds with 35% body fat than 235 pounds with 35% body fat. But I guarantee you, when I get down to 200 pounds, chances are it's not going to be 35% body fat. According to Mr. Steroid Junkie Head, at 15% body fat, I'd be 180 pounds. Well, okay then. We'll see. And then, once I told him to politely piss off because I'm not paying a couple $100 per session, 2 sessions a week, only work out 2 times a week when I can work out on my own, which I prefer, 5 to 7 times a week. And even if, let's say, the personal trainer bullshit is a better option. Well, either way, I'm making a fucking effort. Either way, I'm going to likely get the fucking results. And maybe it's because I'm cheap, maybe it's because I'm on ODSP and fucking broke and the 2 sessions a week is almost half my month's paycheck. Maybe I'm just too cheap. But yeah, this is the bullshit that has happened to me every other time I've joined a gym. And this is the bullshit that you will likely get when you join a gym. Don't fall for it. They don't care about your results, they just care about your fucking money. The fact that he told me the things I was doing at home was making no difference at all was just plain insulting, because I can visually see the difference it's making. But apparently, because it's not the special exercises, I'm losing primarily muscle, not fat. And again, I'm calling bullshit on that. I've got a lot of fat to lose and not that much muscle. I've probably got more fat to lose than muscle. So, telling me that all that weight I've lost don't matter, well, fuck you. There was a woman there doing a consultation with somebody else, and she was honestly more disgusted than I am. See, I still want access to this gym. She essentially told him to fuck off and left. I don't think she'll be coming back. I politely told him to fuck off and then said, well, in maybe 3 months from now, maybe I won't have the results that you want from me, but I will have results. And when you join a gym and they force you to do this free consultation, do not get scared. Do not tell them that it ultimately does not matter if you do not have a personal trainer. Because frankly, they don't care. They just want as much fucking money out of you as possible. So don't buy into it. And then to make matters worse, because this is a 24-hour gym but they close their doors at night, I asked for a key fob. And what they didn't tell me when I signed up was that the key fob costs $15. See, when I initially signed up, they implied that it was free. It ain't. So until I get my money on the 27th, I do not have access to a 24-hour gym. But I at least have access to one, and goddammit, I'm going to use it. Oh. Because the person wanted to scare me even more, he gave me a list of exercises to achieve my weight loss goals, which I saw him write down before we discussed my fitness goals. So I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at it. These are... Well, now that I'm looking at this, I'm getting even more pissed off. These were the ones that I wasn't struggling with. 30 minutes of cardio, yeah, that I struggled with, but that's because I fucking walked there in the snow in sweatpants. Yesterday I did 45 minutes of cardio, but I didn't do it immediately. Oh, he was very, very specific that the weights he has for me, I must do these weights exactly. Any lighter, I won't be exercising enough. Any heavier, and it just won't work. See, this is why I need the personal trainer, to make sure I don't work myself too hard while he works me too hard. These are all things that I... Okay. You know that 30 minutes of cardio? Yeah, I still must do that, but I don't need to do it immediately. See, I only need to do a warm-up of 5 minutes of cardio, which I've been doing all along since I joined the gym, which wasn't that long ago, but I was planning to do this shit anyways. So here's what I'm gonna do. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exercises that he outlined for me to do. I'm going to do them every time I go there. Everything else is just going to be a fucking bonus. See, according to him, these 9 exercises I need to do are all I need to do 2 times a week to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. Well, if I do them 5 to 7 times a week, wouldn't that be an improvement? Like... These are specifically the exercises he had me do that I wasn't struggling with. The only real thing he had me do that I found next to impossible was the fucking sit-up. Everything else I did, some I struggled with, most were a breeze. So yeah, when you join a gym and they give you these scare tactics, if you don't buy into it. I mean, my god, you just joined the gym. So long as you fucking use it on a regular basis, you're going to get results. Man. Why do I need a personal trainer? You don't. You honestly don't. You really, really, really fucking don't. If you want one, that's good, and I'm going to be honest with you, if it was free or significantly cheaper and more affordable for somebody on a pension and a disability income, I would have taken it. But the fact that he tries to, first he tries to guilt you. And then when he notices that the price is out of your range, he tries to scare you. And then he tries to tell you that it's impossible without him. Well, let's just see about that, shall we? So, kind of disgusted at him. I was a bit pissed off. I was going to stay longer and actually do more exercises because I was kind of feeling pumped, but then he pissed me off and I kind of got pissed. But I might go later tonight, and I'm definitely going sometime tomorrow. And then the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day. I mean, my God, it's walking distance from here, and I need the exercise. So let's just see what the results are like without the aid of Mr. Steroid Junkie Personal Trainer.